What's up, YouTube? This your girl Ashley. I know I look kind of crazy with these lashes, but I decided to get lash extensions a couple of days ago. Did not like them. And if you know anything about lashes, then the lash extensions, that the glue that they use is really, really strong. So I have been trying to remove them daily. Like I put like the oil on there, and then when you can't just yank them off because you will damage your own eyelashes. So it's like a process. And I didn't want to go back to the person for her to remove them. She did. They were so beautiful. But it wasn't me. I said I need to quit trying to wear lashes because they're just not me. And now I'm looking really crazy because I have been removing them, but they're still, for the most part, still on there. And you can see my eyes are swollen because, man, last night I was really getting in there. But it's like a whole process. Like, you have to take the coconut oil and you have to, I just was like putting it on there. Then I kind of like just massage my eyes, and then some of them were falling out where I take the lash brush. I think I like it better just by massaging my eyes because it's like the process is smooth. Oh, there's a bird outside. But anyway, the process is much more smooth when you're pulling them out. But right now I look kind of crazy because they're spaced out because I've been, slowly but surely removing them. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. So yeah, I quit social media. I say I quit for life because anything I do, I go to the extreme with it. So I'm like, I quit social media for life. If y'all wondering what I'm doing, I'm working. But I quit for several reasons. For one, I'm back on my walk with God and trying to stay in alignment with Him. And that's one of the things that I used to pray about, was to relieve my addiction of social media, which you all probably like, dang, you gotta pray about that? Yes, I had to pray about that because, for one, I work from home. So by me not having coworkers, that was my social life. So that was one reason why I was addicted. Two, I graduated high school in 2004, and right after that, that's when social media just became just hot. So we kind of like grew up in that. I was in college, and like I remember buying a computer just to get on social media. I remember buying a digital camera just to take pictures to upload on my computer before phones were just, popping with their cameras. So I've been on there for a while, and I'm talking about heavily addicted to it. So I was like, okay, I gotta let it go. So that was one reason. Another reason, number two, I've been praying for God to release some things in me, and a lot of it was like anxiety, just different kind of weird feelings that I would feel talking to people. And and I'm like, I don't want to feel that feeling anymore. So, in my head, I'm knowing that He's like, okay, you're gonna have to let go of something. You're gonna have to let go of something. But I know it was social media, So once I let go of social media, it's only been a week and one day. When I tell y'all the sense of peace that I've had, oh my God, besides trying to get these lashes off, but the sense of peace that I've had is, I can't even explain to you. Another reason was I have like 2 different businesses that I do. I braid hair and I do balloons. And it gets to a point where you're feeling like, because you're constantly promoting your business, and you get to a point where you feel like you're begging. And I'm like, this can't be the only means of promoting. And then it's like you get in your feelings because certain people don't share your posts, or they're not purchasing, your business. They're not coming to you for services. And it was just weird. It began to get a little too weird for me because I'm like, nah, this ain't even me. I don't even think like this. I don't want nobody thinking I think less of them because I'm not purchasing their service, or I don't want to feel like nobody is, not genuine with me because they're not purchasing my service or not sharing my posts. And it's just weird. It's just weird. I'm too old for that. So that was another reason. And then, you get to a point. I got to a point where I was just like wanting to do everything, because I am creative and I can do a lot of things. And I think a lot of what I wanted to do will eventually come together. But it was getting to a point where I was just like, okay, she doing it, I want to do that. They doing that, I can do that. And just because you can do something don't mean you should do it. So it was getting to that point as well. It was just like my ideas weren't even my ideas anymore. I was just going with the mood, going with the flow of social media. And that's not me. That's not how I think. That's really not how I think. Honest to God truth, I don't think like that. But social media will have you think in ways that you don't usually think. So that was another reason. And then I needed my peace. I needed my peace back. I needed to not have to feel obligated to follow up on anything. Like, you may say, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then like you may get in a mood and you might not want to do it no more. So I don't want to feel obligated, because I'm not that type of person. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So that was becoming super hard on me, because I was having to fulfill all of these things that I said I was gonna do, or different requests that I had said I was going to do and fulfill. So that was another thing that was really, really hard on me. I felt obligated to do things, that I didn't want to do. Another thing, I had to understand, it had got to a point where I didn't know if I was doing stuff for God or was I doing it for the people. And that was really one of the biggest things. And I have been praying for God to allow me to walk in my purpose and move in my purpose. And one thing that God doesn't like is a show off, So I'm like, at this point, am I showing off, or am I doing it to motivate people? Like, is this for, like, I had got so confused to where I didn't even know why I was doing it. And I think a lot of it is the fact that I am the type of person that feels obligated to do things when I say I'm going to do it, or I feel obligated to motivate people. And that's not my job to motivate everybody all the time. It's a time and a place for that. So I think, another thing is, now anything that I do, it is for God and for God only. And if He wants my business to prosper, it will prosper. If He wants certain people to come to me, they will come to me. It's not that I'm a full-fledged entrepreneur. Well, I am an entrepreneur, but I also have a job, and I'm fine with that. And, social media, that's another thing. They'll make you think that working the 9 to 5 is just like, it's just the devil. They will have you thinking that you should just, be this millionaire. They'll have you thinking that you should be in a certain place, that you should be busy, booked and busy. You should be sold. They have you thinking these things that, not to say that you don't deserve them or they'll never happen for you, but you'll get in a frenzy and you'll feel like, okay, I'm moving too slow. Something not right. I'm not doing something right, because why am I not there? Or just different things. And then with my body, like, I constantly lose weight, like, a lot. But initially, when I first lost weight, which was back in 2013, I initially done it because I felt like, okay, I done got a little bit too big. But then it became, hold on, y'all. But then it got to a point where I was just losing weight, trying to, like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm finna do this on Facebook. I'm finna lose. Like, it's just, now I don't have to do anything. It's everything that I do, I can celebrate myself in God and my family, my close friends. I just had my anniversary the other day. That was so hard for me not to go in there and post. But I didn't. Me and my husband, we celebrated. We went somewhere. We had a good time. Then our anniversary was actually yesterday on Super Bowl Sunday. And we just chilled. We chilled with the kids. We ate. I did one of I did one of my daughter's hair. We had a good time, just us. You know, I didn't have to post. I didn't have to say, hey, y'all, look at these braids I did. Hey, y'all, we went to this. Hey, y'all, it's my anniversary. Thank God for... I didn't have to do that. I could thank God behind the scenes. I could tell my husband happy anniversary. He was sitting right there. You know, I didn't have to do that. And that felt so good. So, honest to God truth, I want to make this a lifestyle and not have to get on social media. And I'm not saying that anybody else should not get on there, but for me, it's not for me anymore, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. So yeah, those are my reasons. And even with YouTube, I know when the beginning of the year, I'm gonna post a video every day. I'm not doing it. Like, I just post a video when something is on my heart to post, and that's it. If it's not on my heart, I'm not gonna post. I'm not obligated to do anything for anybody. But I did feel like I was obligated to make this video because social media is ruining a lot of our minds. I honest to God truth think it is the cause of the high anxiety and depression that we have going around with the children, with us as adults. We're not paying attention to our kids because we're on social media, then they're on social media. And so we're not able to really parent them how we're supposed to parent them. So they're getting their parenting from these people on TikTok, you know, just different little things. And, you know, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, love, enjoy. But yeah, I had to give it up, y'all. So, but I'm happy. Best decision I'd have made in a long time. And I thank God for allowing me to make that decision. I don't even have the urge to get on there, except for, like I said, my anniversary. I wanted to post and let people know, but in spite of that, besides my anniversary, I haven't had the urge to get on social media, which is odd because I have gotten off. Like, I've deactivated my page and stuff like that, but I will always be like, I just want to see what's going on, you know, stuff like that. But I haven't had the urge to sneak on there, to check anything, to check my notifications. I do still have my messenger because of my business. You know, I haven't deleted my page. My page is still there, but I just don't go on. My addiction was Facebook mainly. Then second, Instagram. Wasn't really addicted to Snapchat anyway, so that was easy to give up. So, yeah. So that's my spiel on the no social media thing. But I want to recommend that you all go on Netflix and watch Social Dilemma. That really was the start of me deleting my page. My brother sent it to me because I have this weight loss thing going on Facebook, and he was like, hey sis, I want you to send me a reminder to weigh in because I'm kind of turning off all my notifications. I watched this documentary on Netflix, woo. And he was like, and it has caused me to think differently. And so I went and watched it. He was like, just watch it and see how you feel about it. Y'all, when I watched it, I didn't think I was just going to watch it and then be cool. Y'all, when I watched it, it changed my life. I watched it that Sunday night, didn't get back on social media no more. Hadn't been on there, and it's been a week, and it's Monday. The next Monday. So, and like I said, I don't plan on getting back on there. Like I said, I say for life, but when I do anything, I go to the extreme like that. So I really want to let you all know that there is a life outside of social media. It's okay not to be on social media. Even if you have a business, anything that's for you is for you anyway. You can promote other ways. You can still promote via newspapers. You can go to business expos. You can do a lot of things to promote your business. You don't have to have social media. Social media is not needed. It is a great accessory. I'm not taking away from it. And if you can handle it, that's perfect. Then yes, by all means promote your business. But if you were like me, just sucked into the whole thing, constantly scrolling, let it go. And if not let it go, figure out a way to maneuver without the addiction part of it. But yeah, so that's what I did. I let go of social media, and I'm happy. I'm at peace. The sense of peace that I have, oh my God, yeah, I just cannot elaborate on that enough. The peace is, it's just peace. I feel so much peace right now. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a marvelous day. And whatever you're thinking about doing as far as social media, pray about it. If you're not addicted, kudos to you. Keep promoting your business, girl, because you get some people. But if you are addicted and you have a business and you can't figure out how to promote your business, it's gonna be hard. Like even now, when I braided a couple of heads this week, I did a decoration. I sent it to my family group chat. I'm like, y'all, I don't have social media, but I still got this urge to show somebody. But I'm even trying to let that go. I don't have to show anybody anything. I can promote my business, market via newspaper, going to business expos. But you know what? The biggest way to gain customers, the best, most profitable is word of mouth. So continue to do good quality work, and I promise you, people will spread the word for you. You don't have to do it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day.